corrected.
Okay, number 12. What are they saying to us here? B is the midpoint of A and C, so that's congruent to that. Everyone agree? D is the midpoint of CE. So that's congruent to that. And then they say that AB is equal to DE is congruent to, so that means that these two are congruent also, meaning that all you need is one mark, right? That means all, that would then with the transfer property would mean all those are congruent. So it would make sense that AE would equal 4 times whatever the distance from A to B is, right?
Correct.
Because they're all the same. Okay, so obviously we're going to have to use some segment addition postulate here, aren't we? Okay, so let's write down what we have as given. 1, B is the midpoint of AC, and D is the, guys, stop writing. I want you to pay attention. That's given. What does this tell me? That B is the midpoint of AC.
Yes.
It tells me that the distance from A to B is equal to the distance from what?
BC
What else does this tell me?
says that T is the midpoint.
That
of
CD
is
then
equal
must
to-
be equal to what?
DE.
Okay, why is that? Definition of what?
Congruency. I mean,
No,
midpoint.
midpoint. Very good. Glad you versed yourself, you did good. Next thing I'm going to write down is the given. Another given. AB is congruent to DE. That's given. What is that? What do I almost always usually end up doing? Change the congruency sign into a equal sign by using the definition of what?
Congruency.
Definition of congruency. Okay. Now's where you have to start being creative. How can I relate all these together? Well, I want to know what AE equals, right? What does AE equal? AB plus what? BC plus what?
CD.
Plus what?
DE.
What is that? Now, even though if I was writing a proper proof, probably because I kind of see all this in my head. You know, when you get good at these or you do these more, you kind of see the whole process in your head. I wouldn't necessarily have to write this down, but what I would do is I would say to myself, okay, I want to make this equal to 4AB, right? So eventually I want all 4 of these to say what?
AB.
I want this to say AE plus what?
AB.
plus
AB,
plus
AB,
plus.
AB,
Okay, so what things have I stated AB is equal to?
BC,
I've said that AB is the same thing as BC. So wherever I see BC, what can I put? So this could be AB plus, now I'm going to substitute here and put what? AB there. Anywhere have I said CD equals AB?
no,
So I've got to still write that as CD. Have I said anywhere that AB and DE are the same thing?
no,
I did write down there, didn't I? So wherever I see DE, what could I put? I did all of this by what?
Substitution.
So I'm really close, aren't I? But I've got to figure out how can I need to say that CD is the same thing as AB, right?
yes,
Well, I've said that AB is equal to DE, right? I've said that DE is equal to CD. What property says that AB then has to be equal to CE? There we go. So AB is equal to CD by the transitive property. So now I can come back down here And again, right, AE is equal to AB plus AB. And now, because I've stated that these two are the same, I can put what? Plus what? As a result, this is still, again, substitution.
And then you simplify.
And then, exactly, AE is equal to 4 times AB. How did I get that?
Simplify.
Simplify. Now, what I want you guys to understand, if you were to see this proof in the back of the book or in a solutions manual, you guys know what step didn't have to be there?
The transfer card.
No, that had to be there. What step maybe didn't have to be there? This one right here. The one where I wrote that I had everything for AB except for what? If you could see that in your head without writing it, would you necessarily need to write that down? No. But was that a good step for someone who hasn't done a lot of proofs to kind of see where you're at? The whole reason I did that step is for us to see that, hey, we can put an AB there, an AB there, and an AB there. I just can't there yet, can I? So then I saw if there was a property that linked them, and there was. So then once I had said AB was equal to CD, I could put what? An AB there. Okay? Wake up, Kenyelle. This is number 12.
Yes.
Write that down.